Okay, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Tuesday, May 18th. We're going to be going over today's news topics here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we are live. So we're going to send you your link that will be from StreamYard. If you want to come in video chat with us, you can do that as well. Talk anything in the world of sports, that would be fine. So we're accepting video chat calls anytime on here. So we'll send those links out right now, and we'll get started with the sports. Today's sports. Okay, everything's set up. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You are set up live, so let's go ahead and we're going to preview LSU and Northwestern State. We're going to go do that first, and then we're going to go to news headlines. Okay, we'll go to LSU, Northwestern State. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Okay, LSU will take on Northwestern State. This is the last non-conference series for LSU. They're taking on the Northwestern State Demons tonight. It'll be Alex Box Stadium. The game will be on ESPN Plus. Weather permitting, we will have the game for you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we will we'll go through the game. Let's break down the series. Okay, LSU leads the series 59-12. LSU won 21 out of his last 23 matchups. The last time the Demons defeated the Tigers was a 3-1 game back in 2019. The Demons also other wins in the past 23 victories was 5-2. Tonight's pitchers will be Wilhelm is going to the mound, 3.34 ERA. He has 31 strikeouts and 14 walks. Also, Ethan Francis will pitch for Northwestern State, 6.75 ERA, 5 and 1 innings of work. He has 6 walks and 5 strikeouts. So that's the matchups for today. Okay, LSU is 18th, the most in the RPI rankings. So it looks like LSU, if they LSU can get out of the get into a so let's see. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Apologize. Hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. So LSU, like I said, this is look, this is a very good series. This is a pivotal series for LSU, to say the least, because they're going to be playing in the next this Thursday against Texas A&M. So that's going to be another series. That's going to be a must win for LSU. So that's okay. Also about the Northwestern State Demons, they're 26-24. They're also 20-16 in Southland Conference play. So that is we're looking at the Southland, the 20-16 in Southland Conference play. So their last, they have they're hitting 226. They have 32 home runs, 41 steals, and also on 56 attempts. Their leading hitter is Dontre Stewart. He has he's hitting 277. Has 13 doubles. Also 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. Jeff Elkins is another guy that's their second hitter, and also Marshall Skinner is another guy that will hit. Pitching staff, 4.37 ERA. They have 420 strikeouts and 424 innings. They have a 229 batting average. So I look at it this way. Look at LSU. Let me get this up. I look at it this way. LSU can win this game tonight and go into the game against Texas A&M on Thursday. Try to win 2 out of 3 against Texas A&M. I mean, I think LSU will get into the tournament. They might not be a higher seed. There might be a lower seed to get into the tournament. So they could. I think if they can get out. LSU, if LSU can win this game, I mean, it's a very important game. It's for RPI purposes as well. So right now their RPI is standing at 18, so it's a pretty good RPI. So I look at it this way: if LSU can make a run in the conference tournament, they won't be a host, but they will go to a regional. So this is your preview: LSU versus Northwestern State. So the game will be later on this evening, around 6:30. We'll have the game for you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So let's go ahead and go to another news article. So I'm going to go to another news article on the screens, and we will go to Fansider. Let's go to Fansider. Okay. Okay, whiteboard, NBA whiteboard, power rankings for all 20 NBA teams in the playoffs. So this is power rankings for all 20 NBA teams that's going to be in the play-in games and also the playoffs, which will begin on the 22nd. And the play-in games is officially tonight, but the playoffs will begin on the 22nd. Let's give you the rankings. Okay, number 20 is San Antonio. San Antonio comes in at number 20. Charlotte comes in at number 19. Indiana comes in at number 18. The Pacers, also the Memphis Grizzlies, come in at number 17. The Washington Wizards come in at number 16. Boston comes in at number 15. They get the 7th seed going into the play-in tournament. So that's probably they're going to be in the play-in tournament. Also, the Atlanta Hawks coming in at number 13. So look, they're getting a 5 seed. Also, the Golden State Warriors. That is going to be an intriguing matchup between LeBron James and Steph Curry. That will be on Wednesday night. So you'll see that game. We'll have that game for you. LA and Golden State. It'll be on Wednesday night. We'll have that for you on our sports Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, next one is the Dallas Mavericks coming in with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. I'm gonna tell you, this is going to be another team that probably going to make some headway in the playoffs. Now, the New York Knicks haven't been in the playoffs for a very long time, so I think they're going to once again. The Knicks will probably make some headway. Also, the Miami Heat, another team is they got the fifth. I think they got the 5th seed, something like that. So Miami will be in the playoffs. They're taking on Giannis. Also, Portland, Denver. This one's going to be a very tough team. In Denver, Denver's going to be tough. I'm gonna tell you right now because you got Jokic. Jokic is gonna. It's no joke. He's making some. He's just absolutely making a headway in for the Denver Nuggets. So next one will be the Philadelphia 76ers, the Utah Jazz at number 6, the Milwaukee Bucks come in at number 5, the LA Lakers come in at number 4, because you have Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Dennis Schroeder. Also, Phoenix comes in at number 3. The LA Clippers come in at number 2, and the Brooklyn Nets come in at number 1 because of their offensive rating was at 117.3. And they did blow last year's Mavericks out of the water. That was 115.9. So I say this, look, you're going to have some consistent teams going into the NBA playoffs. I mean, that is going to be something to watch out for. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. That's fansider.com. Okay, 2021 awards, final picks for MVP, Rookie of the Year, and other awards. Let's see. Coach of the Year. Let's go to the Coaches of the Year. You got Quade Snyder with Utah, Tom Thibodeau with the Knicks, and Monty Williams with the Phoenix Suns. I think Monty Williams, because Monty Williams is building that team up out in Phoenix. So I think Monty Williams will get the nod for the Coach of the Year. Because he built that New Orleans Pelicans basketball team before they got rid of him and stuff like that. So I would say Monty Williams. Rookies of the Year. Hit that button. Okay, Travis Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball. I say LaMelo Ball probably be the Rookie of the Year. So LaMelo Ball, I'm probably going to go with LaMelo Ball because he's been putting out some terrific numbers, to say the least. Now, the sixth man of the year would be Tim Hardaway, Jordan Clarkson, and Joe Ingles from the Utah Jazz. I would say the sixth man of the year, I would go with Clarkson. I would go with Clarkson because he put out some numbers, pretty good numbers this year. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 42% shooting, and also 34%. So I would say Jordan Clarkson would be the sixth man of the year. So that would be my pick for sixth man of the year. Now the most improved player would be Michael Porter, Jeremy Grant, and Julius Randle. I would say Julius Randle with the Knicks because he's been absolutely they got the team to the playoffs. So I say Julius Randle will win the most improved player. Now the defensive player of the year, you got just your choices. You got Ben Simmons, Draymond Green, and Rudy Gobert. I would say Rudy Gobert because he's been playing tremendous defense. And but Draymond Green is another guy. I mean, he could win it too. He could win it as well. He could definitely win it as well. Draymond Green, because the way he plays and stuff like that. So it could be either one of those guys coming off with those with the defensive player of the year. Now the next one we'll go over will be the MVP. Who will be your MVP? You got 5 choices. You got Nikola Jokic. I'd say Jokic would win it. I would definitely put Jokic in it because he would win it because he's been. I mean, I'm not against Joel Embiid, Giannis, or Steph Curry or Chris Paul, but I would say Nikola Jokic would win the MVP award. So that is your awards for the NBA players and stuff like that. So once again, and also final picks. Let's see. Let's go over to the final picks. See if we can give you some more stuff. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. So we'll go over to. We'll clip this out. Okay, realistic goals for the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2021 NBA playoffs. A realistic goal would be this in 3. Philadelphia needs to throw their first round quickly as possible, so they have to go through that first round quickly as possible. Also, provide Wnba and they'll prove Wnba and Ben Simmons can strive together. I think that's most likely that's going to happen between Ben Simmons and Wnba, and then win your first NBA championship since 1983. I think that can be accomplished if they make a significant run in the playoffs. I think that could be absolutely accomplished. They win their first title since 1983. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, let's go to the realistic goals for the New York Knicks. New York Knicks chances of getting winning the NBA playoffs would be restore franchise reputation for fans and free agents. I think that most likely will happen because they James Dolan made it the franchise a mess. So hopefully it can rebuild and make the Knicks a very probable team. Also, where fans can root for that team or something like that. Also, number 2, gain necessary playoff experience with a young core. Yes, I think they should gain necessary playoff experience. Also, win at least one series. Yeah, I think they should win at least one series. So if they win one series, I think they'll accomplish a lot. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, what else we need to talk about? Okay, we'll go to all the realistic goals. Let's go through all the goals. Okay, realistic goals for the LA Lakers. Is attack, get LeBron, AD, Dennis Schroeder healthy and rush free. Yes, that's probably going to happen between LeBron, AD, and Dennis Schroeder. Also, beat the Warriors. Yes, I think they should beat the Warriors. I mean, it's going to be a tough concept. It's going to be a tough game between the Warriors and the Lakers. Now it would be a repeat. I think if they can get through the playoffs, I think they will repeat as champions of the NBA. So, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be absolutely tough for the Lakers to repeat now. So, once again, this is from Fansider. We're reading realistic goals for all the NBA teams in the playoffs. So we're going to go over to the next one. We're going to go over to the Celtics. So we go to the Celtics. 3 realistic goals for the Celtics to win the NBA playoffs. So let's go through those goals. Okay, secure a playoff spot, and they Boston did not secure a playoff spot as a 6th seed by the Miami Heat. Boston now participates in the play-in tournament, so they're going to be in the play-in tournament. Okay, homeless that underdogs identify again. That's another goal right there. And also get the first round opponent tell. I think they're probably going to do that. Boston, so I think they're going to make a significant run. So once again, if they can if Boston can come out and win the first game in the playing game, that will be a goal accomplished. So they have to win the first playing game tournament. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, 3 realistic goals for the Los Angeles Clippers, to be exact. Okay, get Patrick Beverly and Serge Ibaka healthy. I'm pretty sure that most likely can happen. They have to get them healthy and ready time for the playoffs. Number 2, reach first conference finals in franchise history. I don't think they will, but they a lot of betting sites have most likely had them favored to get into the conference finals. Now, next one is win first conference NBA championship in franchise history. So that would be a good concept because you got 2 teams vying for that championship. This is from the same city, the LA Lakers and the LA Clippers. So I think there are going to be some okay, well, once again, this is from let's go over some baseball stuff. Okay, let's okay, Kevin Pillar suffered a multiple nasal infraction, fractured, being thrown 94-mile-an-hour pitch, so he was injured from yesterday's game. So he did looks like he did bleed a lot. He did suffer a nasal fracture. That's getting hit with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. So this is from Patrick Schultz. You can follow him at Fansider. That's fansider.com. So that is unfortunate for him to get hurt like that. But it is what it is. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he'll get back in the lineup. But I don't know. So let's go over to okay. Mike Trout leaves the Angels game with a right calf strain. So it looks like he is also injured as well. So it's another player. If you have Mike Trout on your fantasy team, I strongly suggest you make your alternate changes because he is not. He did suffer a right calf injury. So that was in the game yesterday. So Mike Trout is out of the game. So it looks like hopefully there will be another player that's going to come in and take his place until he comes back. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. That's fansider.com. Okay, Dodgers fans rejoice after Albert Pujols provides he can produce. So I think he did produce in that game yesterday. So the Dodgers fans quickly to celebrate Albert Pujols. He could produce, so he did. So this is one of the hits right here. We'll show you the video. This one.
At first on an 0-2. It's a ground ball base hit into center field. Albert Pujols brings home Mookie Betts for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
So that was a good hit by Albert Pujols to bring home Mookie Betts. So they approve of Albert Pujols debuting on his new team. So once again, glad to see Albert Pujols back in good form. So I'm glad to see that happening. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Let's see what else we have. Okay, Yomar Mercedes hits a home run. The Twins announcer yelled at a cloud after the White Sox slugger hits a home run. So that was we'll show you the broadcast. This is the Twins broadcaster losing it when the Minnesota Twins, when the White Sox hitter hit the home run.
By center field. Going back is Refsnyder, still going back. And he is giving up a home run to Yermin Mercedes on a 3-0 pitch. Does it matter? He swung away on 3-0.
I don't like it now. I mean, at 15-4, I don't like it. You're gonna get the same pitch after this. I don't like it, but
47 miles per hour.
Well, I look at it this way, Buck. He had a pretty good home run right there. So it was they did pound the Minnesota Twins 15-4. Chicago White Sox won their game yesterday. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, let's see. We talked about Major League Baseball. Okay, let's go to some NFL football. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders schedule predicting first loss. Why it happens. Let's see why it happens. The Raiders have a problem at linebacker, so they're most likely that's going to be one of your key problems right there. That's why their schedule is not going to be as good. So it's probably going to be what's next one is so that is one of the problems that could be problematic for the Las Vegas Raiders in general. So they have a problem at linebacker 5. So so once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Okay, Raiders. Alex Leatherwood looks even worse after. Let's see who's coming in. It looks like I hear somebody. What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready
what's up?
So what's the schedule?
We're doing LSU baseball tonight. We're not doing playoffs. We're doing that tomorrow night.
The Lakers are Golden State, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That'll probably be late.
I think it's 10.
Yeah, round 10. So it's going to be late.
Which is fine because I'm staying up to watch that. That's a hell of a good game.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Exactly.
And then there's tons of other games once the first round starts. So
Yeah, the first one's at 5:30 to the play-in tournament.
the Hornets.
Yeah, Hornets. Yeah, Hornets playing at 5:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Just continue. I'm here.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and continue. All right. All right. We're talking about Alex Leavenworth. Looks like he's getting worse after a damaging report. That's what they're talking about in this article. So I'm going through this article right now. So he's almost certain. So that's what they're discussing with the Raiders player. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. So
the Dolphins got that guy from the Saints yesterday.
Oh yeah, wow,
You drafted
great.
him
Oh yeah, that's something.
from Syracuse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, Trevor Lawrence reacts to
Yeah, what do you think of this? Because I know you know who he is from college.
Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
Yeah, they react to playing wide receiver. So I don't know about this playing wide receiver, but I think it's a good if it worked for them, then fine. So
yeah, they have James Robinson in college high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. So I think it's probably if he can he's a good ball catcher. I think if that's they give him the ball a lot, so they're gonna give him the ball. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Let's see what's in here. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, ranked 6 college football teams with greater chances to go undefeated. So this is one of we got to rank 6 of them. So this is one of them. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers ranked 6. Georgia Bulldogs ranked 5th.
Yeah, but FAU is going to be the best team in college.
Yeah. All right, Oklahoma, number 4. And we'll go through 3 and 1. Okay, Alabama at 3. Clemson Tigers at 2. And Ohio State Buckeyes at 1. So that's the 6 teams that could go undefeated at any time during the college football season.
LSU's crap.
Yeah, LSU is going to get better this year. Y'all, it's a matter of time. So,
you know why FAU won't go undefeated?
Why?
They're going to get a loss week 1. They play the Gators.
Yeah.
Now, Gators play Alabama. That's a good game.
Oh, yeah. So, once again, this is from Fansider. We're going through some Fansider articles. So, we'll go through some more. Okay.
FO teams is better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yours is good. Yours is good, too. So, okay. Our WNBA Power Rankings, Candace Parker, strong debut to keep Chicago Sky on top. So, that's what they're talking about. So these are the new power rankings coming out for the new season. Indiana Fever at number 12, Atlanta at number 11, followed by LA at number 10. Also Dallas at number 9. The New York Liberty at number 8. They are 2-0. Also the Mystics at number 7. The Minnesota Lynx at number 6. Their last ranking was 3. Also, Phoenix was 6 last week. Now they're 5. Connecticut was 7. Now they went up 3 spots to number 4. Also, Las Vegas Aces. They were 1 spot down. So they went the 1 spot up, not a 1 spot down to number 3. And Seattle at number 4 last week. They were number 2 this week. Now the Chicago Sky last week 1. They stay at 1. So that's a pretty good pretty good rankings when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. So we will go through some more articles. Let's see what Isaac has. I'm gonna hit the button. Yeah. So once again, Isaac left. So thanks for coming in, Isaac, here in the morning, afternoon, where you at. So we'll go through some more articles. This is fansider.com. I like the site because it gives you a lot of information. So let's go through some more stuff. Okay, this is how clubs and community save themselves. This is a pretty good article. This is from Greg Wakeman. Follow him at Fansider, talking about soccer. So they have these local soccer clubs and stuff like that. Embezzlement scandal push Chloe FC on the brink of financial ruin. The local community saved a soccer club by becoming an FA Cup hero. So it looks like that's what they're was talking about. So I'll be honest with you, look. Soccer, those soccer clubs, I'll be honest with you, they're going to be fine. I mean, some of those soccer clubs, look, they're going to have some financial strengths and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, soccer will never die in Europe. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Pretty good article. So that's okay. Let's see what else we got to talk about here. Let's see who's still not in this article. Let's see what's in there. I don't see you. I don't see him no more. Looks like he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. All right, we'll go through some more articles here. I'm going to go through another article. Okay. Right. Okay, let's talk about SEC Media Days. SEC announced the schedule for SEC Media Days. We will cover SEC Media Days this year as well. As along with the American Conference. And so we will cover it July 19th to 22nd. It'll be in Birmingham, Alabama. So the SEC Media Days will be in Hoover. That's outside of the Birmingham area. So the first, the Monday will be Dan Mullen, then Ed Orgeron, then Shane Beamer. Also on Tuesday, July 20th, Georgia coach Kirby Smart. Also Kentucky coach Mark Stoops. And Lane Kiffin is also going to be on the Tuesday lineup. Also, Jason Heapel will be the speaker. Now, it'll go all the way through Thursday, Monday through Thursday. Be 4 days. Nick Saban will be on the set on Wednesday. Mike Leach will be on the set on Wednesday as well. Jimbo Fisher and Clark Lee with Vanderbilt will also be on the schedule. Also, Sam Pittman will be the Thursday speaker. Brian Houseland will be the for Auburn, and also Elijah Drunkwich will be. So once again, the SEC Media Days will be July 19th to the 22nd. We will have that coverage on sports. We'll have that during the sports talk show. We'll see if we'll sneak in those clips, and we'll run them. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. Let's see what else we got for college football. Okay, is Auburn the favorite for the LSU quarterback transfer, TJ Finley? I'm going to say probably if they are, then if they get TJ Finley, then I think he's going to make a good quarterback when it comes down to it, because he hasn't worked out with LSU. Sure, they had him last year playing in the game, but Max Johnson came in last year and just absolutely so like I said, TJ Finley, he's from Ponchatoula, former Ponchatoula player. Looks like he's going to be going over to Auburn. That's probably going to be a favorite. So I think it's hopefully it will be one of those teams, or another one, or another team he can go to. He can go to a in-state school, and he could play college football and at an in-state school. I mean, that's not out of the realm of possibility for TJ Finley. He can stay in the state, or go out of town and play college football. So that's a lot of endless possibilities for TJ Finley. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com, and we will check out. See what else we got. All right. Okay, Georgia football. Okay, Georgia football schedule predicting their first loss of the season. So that's what they're going to be predicting. Okay, this is the schedule right here. They play South Carolina, Clemson. They play UAB. They play South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Arkansas, Kentucky, Florida, Missouri, Tennessee, Charleston, Southern. That's FCS school. I don't think they'll lose to an FCS school. So I think it's probably this is probably going to be a very complicated schedule for Georgia in facts. So because they're going to play UAB. They're going to play them in the second week of the season. So that might be a win for them against UAB. Now, South Carolina, I don't think they'll beat South Carolina. Or, I mean, this is going to be a very tough, complicated schedule for them when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. We will move along. Okay, I'm going to go through. Okay, Trent Richardson signs with the Mexican Football League. So it looks like he is going out to Mexico and play football for the Mexican Football League. This is according to the Tuscaloosa News. So Trent Richardson will go over to the Mexican Football League. So it's they do have a football league over there in Mexico. So he will be joining that league as well. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. See what else we have. Okay. Okay, which ranking, which college football playoff team most likely will return in 2021? So I'd say it's probably going to be a toss-up. I'd say it's going to be Ohio State. I'd say it's going to be Alabama. And I probably think it's going to be Notre Dame. So it's most likely going to be Notre Dame coming back to the and then Clemson. So these four teams will be the ones that's going to be coming back to the college football playoff this year. So there could be other teams that could be fighting for that chance to get into the playoffs. But those four teams most likely will be the teams that's going to return to the college football playoffs. So once again, this is from Fansider. Go to fansider.com. And I'll go over to, okay, let's see what else we'll cover. All right, let's see what else we got to cover today. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to Crest City Sports. Let's go over to Crest City Sports. We'll switch it. And I'll go to Crest City Sports. Hit that button. Okay, Crest City Sports. Crest City Sports is a local site here in New Orleans that covers New Orleans area sports. Okay, let's go over to this. Okay, shooting defense, toughness, and maturity top the Pelicans' wish list to improve. I think so, because they have to improve. They have to get 10 times better, because toughness is going to be the key. Also, shooting defense is also going to be the key. But another thing that you got to keep in common is they had turnovers this year. They just kept turning over the ball time and time and time and time again to just solidify what happened in their game. So I'm kind of lyrical about how this 2021 season, 2020 season ended with the Pelicans on not going to the playoffs. So I look at it this way. I hope in the future that this team will progress and get better, because this city needs a winner. This city needs a winner right here. This city absolutely needs a winner. I mean, like I said, outside people don't know how the city reacts when we celebrate these teams like the Saints and the Pelicans and stuff like that. So I look at it this way: the Pelicans, look, they need to, first thing they need to do is go to the draft and try to get some common players that can make their team a lot better. So let's go to the previous article from Crescent City Sports. Saints re-signed Ken Crawley, so it looks like he is coming back to the Saints. So he is going to stay with the Saints eventually. So once again, he had 142 tackles, 34 pass defended, 2 interceptions. He also had 1 forced fumble. So he kind of was a little. He did sign. He was claimed by the Miami Dolphins back in 2019, but Ken Crawley finally comes back home to New Orleans. So I'm glad to see that happen. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Okay, Southeastern signs a junior college transfer. Roger Mcfaul So he did decide to go with their basketball team. So he's 6'5", 205. He's a 3-star recruit out of University High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Excuse me. So he averaged, as a senior, he had a 19-7 record. He averaged 16 points a game, 6.1 rebounds. He also had 4.3 assists. So I think Southeastern is getting a quality player. And so let's see if I can get the LSU article back up. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Okay, let's see if I can find it. So we have to find the article, LSU article. Okay, let's go to this article. Okay, LSU baseball report. LSU enters the final week of their the regular season. 32-19. Last results was 3-1. So they went 3-1. They beat Louisiana Tech. They beat Alabama on Friday, and Sunday they lost to them on Saturday. Also, this week's schedule, they will take on Northwestern State. That'll be tonight, 6:30, and then Texas A&M Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before the conference tournament begins next week. So the conference tournament will have coverage of our conference tournament next week as well. LSU ranked 18th in the NCAA RPI rankings. They're also ranked 3rd in strength of schedule. LSU will qualify for the 12-team field with one win this weekend against Texas A&M. So if they can get one win this Thursday night or Friday or whatever, they will be qualified going to the SEC tournament. So I think it's what they're going to work for. So I'm glad to see that. Will they make my question is, will they make the regional? Well, here's the thing. LSU has to play has to win in the SEC tournament. Has to win the entire thing to get into the tournament. I mean, but their RPI may help them. Their RPI may help them get in. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to CrescentCitySports.com. That's CrescentCitySports.com. We'll kind of all right. I'm gonna go ahead and see what else we have. We'll wrap it up. Looks like we got nothing else to talk about on there. So we will go ahead and give you some Twitters. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some Twitter news. Okay, Twitter news on the screen. Okay, let's go over to John Dickinson. Okay, John Dickinson, game one. NBA announced that game one of any first round involving Warriors and Suns will play. So that will begin on Sunday, May 23rd. So it's probably going to happen. If they play, the Warriors play the Suns, or the 8 seed plays against the Jazz, it'll be Sunday. So once again, this is from John Dickinson. Follow him. He's with the Warriors. He's at 95.7 The Fan. Okay. Okay, hoops rumors, playing games. So let's give you the hoop rumors playing game polls. I'm going to go ahead and put that up on the screen and let you see it. So I'm going to switch it to my screen and I'll let you see it in just a second and give your opinion. Okay, Western Conference playing game. So these are your Western Conference playing game poll. They're polling Western Conference. So it's involving San Antonio and Memphis. So this is who will win that game to avoid elimination. Will it be San Antonio or Memphis? Cast your votes anytime. Also, the game between the Golden State Warriors and the Lakers. Who will win that matchup to secure the 7th seed? You can post your you can vote on that as well. So once again, you can vote on those two teams winning the games: San Antonio, Memphis, or Golden State and the Los Angeles Lakers. So once again, this is from Hoop Rumors. Go to hooprumors.com. You can follow them in Hoop Rumors and get your information from there. So let's see what else we can discuss, and we'll head on out of here for today. Okay. Pro football rumors. Falcons. Matt Ryan has a lot of good football years left. I think he does. I think he absolutely does because he is, like I said, he's not 40 years old or something like that. So I think he does have a lot of years ahead of him. So once again, this is from Pro Football Rumors. Go to profootballrumors.com. That's profootballrumors.com. Okay, this is from Sirius XM College Sports. The most competitive brand in football, all in college football. You got to work extremely hard every day to get where you need to be. That's Coach Happel talking about that from that's on Sirius XM. Let's hear his let's hear what he had to say about it.
Right way. It starts with accountability and connection in my mind. And those are two things that our players recognize that we're meeting. And we've come a long ways in a short amount of time. You got to work really hard. This is the most competitive brand of football in all of college football. You got to work extremely hard every day to get where you need to be. At the same time, you can enjoy what you're doing and who you're doing with every day. And that's the type of energy that we have inside of our program right now. New energy?
Yes, I think so. I think Tennessee, like I said, they need to work hard to get where they need to be. I mean, because Tennessee in the last couple of years has been absolutely a laughing stock in the SEC. So I'm glad to see Tennessee got their new head coach, and that's Coach Josh Happel. So I'm glad to see him getting his program ready. And his players prepared for what's coming up this season, 2021 college football season. So once again, this is from Sirius XM College Sports. Go to Sirius XM College Sports. So we'll see what else is on Sirius XM College Sports. We'll follow those guys. We'll give them a follow. So once again, Sirius XM College Sports is on ESPN Channel 84. ACC Radio 371, Big 10 Radio 372, Big 12 Radio 375, Pac-12 Radio 373, and SEC Radio 374. So all the channels for the Sirius XM. Now, once again, congratulations to the Sam Houston Bearcats for winning the national championship in college football. That's in the FCS. Congratulations to them. That's like I said, that's their first national championship, and that's the first for the Southland Conference. So, like I said, the Southland Conference has some very good, consistent teams playing. So, once again, this is from Sirius XM College Sports on. Let's see what else we got. Okay, Baseball America. Baseball America, our number one picks in our mocks is Coomer Rocker, Jordan Lawler, and Jack Leiter. So that's players that's in college baseball that could be top potential draft picks. So Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler, and Jack Leiter will be their top picks. So once again, this is from Baseball America. Go to baseballamerica.com. Also, let's see what else we are going to talk about before we so let's see. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up today. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We will be back later with LSU baseball. They will take on Northwestern State. That will be later on this evening. We'll have game coverage for you from ESPN SEC Network. We will not show the video, but we will have game audio coverage. So if you want to come in, listen to the ball game, you can listen to the ball game via Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So you can listen to the play-by-play coverage. So we will be back later. And also tomorrow, we will have NBA play-in coverage with the Lakers and Golden State. That will be that'll be around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I will be on the air for that. So you could join us as well. Give your takes about the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. So you can do that as well. So once again, thanks for joining us here today. We will see you back here later on this evening for LSU baseball.